And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to LD Alajuelense versus CS Cartagines in the CONCACAF Central American Cup quarterfinal leg 2. 3-1 on aggregate. Alajuelense has 3 away goals. The Cartagines has 1 home goal. They should win this tie, but it could go off the rails. Right now, Alajuelense, all they got to do is score a goal, and it's pretty much over. It's over because they would match the home goals, which means they're at least getting penalties because there's no way Cartagines scores 4. I don't think so, at least. So, or 5, I should say. So, they don't score 4 on the night, 5 on aggregate. There's no way. LD Alajuelense contra CS Cartagines en la Copa Central Americana de la CONCACAF. Corto Stefanel, partido vuelta, 3-1 global. I don't see what it would be. Lineups are as follows. They have kicked off. Alajuelense wearing their red and black stripes. Cartagines wearing blue and silver. We're underway in Costa Rica. Starting 11s are as follows. In goal, Lionel Moreira. The back 4, Yao Lopez, Giancarlo Gonzalez, Alexi Gamboa, Ian Lawrence, Carlos Mora, Celso Borges, Alexander Lopez, Josh Navarro gets the start, former Forge player. Aran Suarez, Dorian Rodriguez, and for Cartagines in goal, we have Kevin Breseño, the back 4, Jose Quiros, Fabricio, or Farad Samadian, Kevin Espinoza, Aubrey David, Douglas Lopez, Christian Martinez, Alan Guevara, Kenneth Cerdas, Jaquel Venegas, and Marcel Hernandez. Alajuelense scores a goal, this tie is over. Pretty much. I mean, it's pretty much already over, but in most cases, like in a most likelihood situation, Alajuelense scores, this tie is over. Then they'll play Herediano in the semis. And then they'll play Herediano in the semis. Comunicaciones and Cartagines looks like the play-in for this side of the bracket. I think Comunicaciones wins that. But there you go. But Josh Navarro ends up getting a corner there 3 minutes in. Lopez to take the corner. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. Like, if you're doing one like this quick, like if you have this quick of a turnaround on Twitch, it doesn't register as it is. It just goes for 4 hours. I've started to figure that out when I look at my stream stats. Like, it just goes for like 4 hours. If you get stuff, like if you go live like within like 10 minutes again, it'll just keep going. Because I'm doing this through StreamYard, so maybe it's just, I don't know why that happens. I guess it was a black screen for like 5 minutes, but yeah, if you go for like 4 hours and you pretty much don't have much of a break, it's going to keep going. I've started to realize that, so I'm not surprised. 4th minute. Now on YouTube, it's a different stream. I guess because it doesn't set up already. Like, there's no pre-screen, you know? Like, on YouTube, there's a pre-screen, so it's a different thing. Oh, so, okay, that's better than nothing. That's better than nothing. I'd rather it be that. Golden Knights kept most of their team. Well, but hey, I figured that out like about, 6 months ago? 4th minute, cross in. Oh, Alajuelense has a chance here. But that'll be cleared by Cartagines. Given away and cleared. 4th minute. Basically, Cartagines have to score 3 or 4 before Alajuelense scores 1, which that's I would say it's very unlikely. I don't think Alajuelense, I've never seen them, when they've dominated a tie, I've never seen them just give it away. Your predictions are screwed. Palmeiras tied it up. Joaquin Piqueres and Boca Juniors down to 10. Marcos Rojo, double yellow. Of course Marcos Rojo got a double yellow. Of course he did. Of course he did. That's what that man always does. He is the worst. Marcos Rojo. He is the worst. That man is legitimately a fool. I ain't seen, well, no, that man is a hack. That man is a hack. He is. He is a space cadet. I like using space cadet. That's hilarious. He is a space cadet. He is a space cadet. The only person who I've seen be a worse space cadet was Leandro Gonzalez Pires. Space cadet. Hack, space cadet, whatever you want to call it. 6 minutes in. When Eli was calling plays and Peyton Manning was yelling at him, was absolutely hilarious. I laughed pretty hard. Well, yeah, I don't blame you. That was hilarious. I don't know why he's playing in Boca Juniors. Because he's getting older. If he's a space cadet, Harry Maguire is the fleet admiral. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, that is true. But Harry's good for England for some reason. That's the one thing that saves him. Is like whenever he plays with Southgate, he's good. And he was good at Leicester. But at Man United, it's just never been his place. But the fact he has the armband is just no. But he's good with England. I will give him that. That's the thing that saves him. He's good with England. I don't know why he's good with England and he's horrible at club level, or at least he's horrible at Man United. I thought maybe if he went to West Ham, the rumor that they had for like 3 weeks, I thought he was going to look better. I thought he legitimately was going to look better. He didn't go. Maybe it's just Man United. Maybe he's just not meant. Well, then again, if he's good for England, that doesn't make any sense. Bears are choking. Of course they are. Why they need to do it? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, if the Bears completely choke, this Dick Butkus will be rolling in his grave. Because they're playing Thursdays and Sundays, 2 games per week. Well, a lot of Man United plays 2 times per week on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, but they're playing 2 times per week. So you're basically saying they need him too. Squad depth. But he's their starter. Cross in. Headed away. Here's a shot. Goal! Golazo! Alexander Lopez. Goal! Goal! Goal de Alajuelense! 1-0. 1-0 on the night. 1-0 esta noche. 4-1 global. 4-1 on aggregate. What a shot. What a shot by Lopez. He knew he had to get that. He knew this team needed a goal to be completely safe. And he just dropped the damn hammer. What a shot. What a shot. Top of the box volley, banger, boom. Drops that hammer. Cartagines never had a shot. Boom. If Alajuelense scores 1, they're scoring more. So, well, that's that. There's the game. There's the game. Drops that hammer. There's the game. Better than I expected. Longer than I expected. Alexander Lopez with a go. This stream was more useful for longer than I expected. Drops the hammer. Because, it'll get me some views, There are Alajuelense fans that like me. So maybe they'll watch anyway, So. Besides, I've done some ties that are pretty much over anyway. This ain't the first time. This ain't the first time, and it won't be the last. Where I do the second leg of a tie that's pretty much over anyway. This won't be the last time, and it ain't the first. It ain't the last, and it certainly isn't the first. There's a reason why I'd rather be doing why there should be single legs. 10th minute. Just watch 6-1 aggregate. Probably. Bears are still up by 16. I think they'll be just fine if the defense can make stops. Sure. 11th minute, 1-0. 1-0. Alajuelense looks like they're going to get through this pretty damn easily. 89 minutes to go. And it looks like they are going to the Champions Cup and to the semifinals. Not surprised. Alajuelense is going to win this tournament. Yeah. They're the best team left. And they get to play a Cinderella in the final. I don't think Herediano is going to beat Alajuelense. I don't. Alajuelense has already beaten the hell out of Cartagines, and Herediano, they got through by the skin of their teeth. I think Alajuelense wins that. Then they have to play a Cinderella in the final, Independiente or Esteli. There ain't no damn way. There ain't no damn way that Independiente or Esteli beat Alajuelense. Girona versus Cadiz score prediction, 3-1 Girona. I want to see Boca Juniors versus Fluminense final, Brazil versus Argentina. Yeah, me too. And hopefully Boca wins because I want to see Messi playing an Argentinian team in the Copa Interamericana. Because let's not forget, we have the Final Four tournament next year. We have the Champions League winners, León, because back then it was the Champions League. The Leagues Cup winners, the Sudamericana winners, the Libertadores winners. We have León in Miami, of course. We have Boca or Fluminense. Well, I don't know if that's confirmed yet. And then we have, let's go to Font Mob. But yeah, 3-1 Girona. West Ham beat Freiburg. Topola drew Olympiacos. Ajax and Athens. Or AEK drew Ajax. Brighton and Marseille drew. By the way, is that good for them? They are 4th place, Brighton. They need to start winning some games. They still have 4 games, though. RS Limassol beats Rangers. Ha, 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 ha. No, they brought it back. Because, Messi. Well, they were bringing it back anyway. Because, CONCACAF and CONMEBOL with the, of course, strategic partnership, but Messi made sure that they're keeping it. It ain't getting canceled, I can tell you that much. The Huns go down to RS Limassol. The Huns go down. Boca Juniors are down to 10. Real Betis 2-1 Sparta Praha. Sturm Graz beats Racal. Atalanta beats Sporting Clube de Portugal. Liverpool beat Union St. Gilloise. Toulouse beat Lask. Haifa and Panathinaikos 0-0. Villarreal beat Rennes. Roma beat Servette. Slavia Praha beat Sheriff. Haken lost to Karabag. Leverkusen beat Molde. Lille and Klaksvik drew. Slovan and Olympia Ljubljana. 1-0 win for Slovan. Zoria beat Bredabelik. Ghent beat Maccabi Tel Aviv. Victoria Pilsen beat Astana. Dinamo Zagreb lost to Balkani. What the hell? Besiktas lost to Lugano. Another what the hell. Past the post. Commander scored the field goal. 27-14 Bears. Oh no. Bodo Glimt lost to Brugge. Well, that sounds about right. Aston Villa beat Zrinjiki Mostar. AZ Alkmaar beat Legia Warsaw. Genk beat Kukariki. Fiorentina drew Ferencváros. Aberdeen 1-1 over HJK. PAOK beat Frankfurt. What the hell? Nordjylland beat Ludogorets. That's shocking. Fenerbahce beat Spartak Trnava. Oh, here we go. Copa Libertadores semifinal. We're going to penalties, baby. We're going to penalties. Or maybe it's extra time. 16-minute, 1-0. Or does it go to extra time? Either way, looks like we're probably going to penalties down in the Libertadores. And then it's a one-legged final on the 4th of November. Playing forward, 16th minute. No extra time, only PKs. Okay. So we got LDU Quito beat Defensa y Justicia. Fortaleza beat Corinthians. So we got LDU Quito versus Fortaleza for the winner of the Sudamericana, who will play Fortaleza Quito. I'm trying to see if they're Argentinian. Fortaleza. I think they're Colombian. Quito is Ecuadorian, yeah. Fortaleza is Brazilian. Okay. And then, of course, Quito is Ecuador. Yep. So, Ecuador, Brazil. And then the winner of Fluminense plays cross in. Cartagines headed away. Extra time and penalties in the final. Well, I knew that. I was talking about the semis, though. So the best chance we have for a Argentinian team in the Copa Interamericana is Boca. Or the Argentinians just root for Messi. Or the Argentinians just root for Messi. Or the Argentinians just root for Messi. Cross in. That'd be hilarious. It's like, well, we don't have our teams. We'll root for Messi. Shot. Cavani scored in the 23rd minute. They almost bottled it. Plays forward, saved. '18th minute. Alajuelense leads 4-1 on aggregate. They have this wrapped up pretty much. Thoughts on the McAllister brothers playing each other in the Europa League? That's cool. I think it's cool. I love it. I think that's cool. I think it's a beautiful thing. Them getting to play each other is cool. It's like when the Pogba brothers got to play in the Europa League a couple of years ago, the year when United won it. That was pretty cool too. I liked it then. I like it now. I think it was cool then. I'll think it was cool now. I think it's cool now. 19th minute. Or like when David Chouanier gets to play Mathieu Chouanier in the Canadian Championship, or when Montreal plays Forge. That's pretty cool too, I think. I think it's cool when brothers get to play each other. I know he did. I remember. Florentine Pogba played for Atlanta for a year. He played there for a year, and he won the Campeones Cup with them. I think he actually played that Eastern Conference Final against Toronto, didn't he? I think he started, yeah. I think he played, if I remember correctly. And then he left. I don't know why he left, to be honest. Boca's giving me a heart attack, says 904. You need you need paddles? Defibrillator? It says waiting for extra time. You need a defib? '20th minute. Well, I could look and see. Probably not. It'd be cool if it did, though. It'd be cool if it did, though. Nope. Because there's being Sports Extra. Thank you, sir. Boca Juniors could survive in penalties. They're down to 10. Straight to penalties. Hola. Saludos. Saludos. Alajuelense 1-0. Esta noche 4-1. Global. Lopez. Golazo. Alajuelense playing forward. David. Aubrey David. Briseño. Ooh. Nobody's there. Just give me the freaking BKL. Just give me the up to the minute stuff for the penalties. Cartagines. Chance. Oh. Free kick, Alajuelense. 22nd minute. I don't even know if they had to play their best 11. I think that was stupid. Alajuelense legit played their best 11. They had this wrapped up. I don't know if they had to play their best 11. Save for Josh Navarro, but if I was Karavic, I'd start him. If I was Karavic, I'd start Josh Navarro. I'm a fan of Josh Navarro. He played for Forge. Josh Navarro, Jugador de la Forge, de la Hamilton, en la 2021. Tack is probably watching Boca versus Palmeiras. He's a Palmeiras fan. Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's watching is what I'm saying. I hope, I hate to say it, I hope he loses. I hope they lose. I want to see an Argentinian team versus Messi in that Copa Interamericana. I want to see it. Or the Argentinians just completely root for Messi because there's no Argentinian teams in the tournament. Well, besides Miami. An honorary Argentinian team. I always remember the 2015 Timbers Western Conference Final versus Dallas second leg. Nat and Porters made that block. True story. I went down to the heater. I was so scared. Thankfully, the Timbers won behind our couch. I couldn't watch. Yeah, I know how that feels. 24th minute. Shot over the bar. Like, when it came to the MLS Cup shootout in 2016, like, I was watching it with my Nana in her room. And then when it comes up to Roman Torres, I'm just hugging her with my eyes, like one eye looking at the TV, but like where I'm like obstructed. I didn't want to see that penalty. I still saw enough of it though. And Seattle wants the cup. And then my heart broken too. So, I know how you feel. Hell. I know, but they have beIN Sports Extra on Pluto. I was like, maybe it's on that beIN Sports. I don't have YouTube TV yet, though, so I don't have their regular beIN. But yeah. Because of that penalty shootout, my Nana saw my heart break in half. I didn't like that for her. Probably because she probably felt hurt because I was hurt. Oh, did Cavani miss? OMG. 0-0. Cavani missed the penalty? Wow. I can't believe Cavani missed a penalty. Shouldn't have talked about a bad penalty shootout. I feel like I gave bad karma. Free kick for Cartagines. I feel like I gave bad karma. Romero. Rafael Vega missed. Ha! Rafael Vega missed. Well, damn. Well, I guess it's still the same game. Still 0-0. Free kick inside the box. Indirect free kick. Indirect free kick. They take it. Shot over the bar. There's a troll song for Palmeiras called Palmeiras Norte Mundial. Oh, no, I've heard about that. Somebody was in chat at some point where they were making a reference to that song. I remember that. No, I know. It's like that Chiquitín song for Tigres. En la Liga CONCACAF me conté con un Toronto dude. Whatever. Chiquitín, chiquitín, quiero fuera mi tigrín. No? Boca Juniors scored 1-0 Barso. He went to Boca? I thought he was playing for River. Well, he just committed double agent. Let's just say double agent. Romero again, another save. Wow. En la Liga CONCACAF me conté con un Toronto, Toronto, boom, boom, para tigrín. Chiquitín, chiquitín, quiero fuera mi tigrín. Nobody knows that. I'm the only one. Okay. Gomez missed. Palmeiras missed. That's twice. Romero, that dude is a god at penalties. Bears got a field goal, 30-14. They won't choke then, I guess. Chiquitín, chiquitín, quiero fuera mi tigrín. Nobody's seen that but me. No? No? Okay. Come on now. Alajuelense. Lopez once again plays it back. Shot save. Somebody parodied Chepelin with Chiquitín, you know. '30th minute. Valentini scored for Boca, 2-0. I think Boca got this one wrapped up. They're gonna go to the final. Probably. I mean, why wouldn't they? Chiquitín, chiquitín, quiero fuera mi tigrín. Now you got that song stuck in my head. Damn. Well, technically, you got me thinking about it, but not really. But it is stuck in my head. Suarez with a corner. Cross in. Header. Shot over the bar. Over the bar. 2-1 Palmeiras. Still got a game. Yeah, but they missed 2 and Boca only missed 1. So that would be, what, 4-3? When it hits 4, you're done. But yeah, they could miss another penalty. I know. It's not over yet. Just because you're the ones who are set up in a better position doesn't mean you're the ones who are going to win. Sometimes you blow it. Just ask Bayern Munich. You know what game I'm talking about. Figal. Boca 3-1. Is that the Figal who played for Miami? Just asking. Is that the Figal who played for Miami? Well, I could look it up. No, it's Jorge Figal. Oh, it is. It is the one who played for Miami. Yep, he played for Miami for 2 years. Yep. Romero almost got it again. Figal used to play for Miami. Yep. And he left before Messi came in. Damn. They let an Argentinian go before they got Messi. Piqueres gets the goal. Just finished coming up with a Christmas cookie drink. These names are starting to sound like weed names. Well, I mean, what's the worst thing about that? But yeah, Figal plays for Boca now. Let's go. Is that a save? "33rd minute. Let's go. So Boca must have went through. 4-2. They scored. Guillermo Fernandez with a winner. There it is. Guillermo Fernandez with a winner for Boca. Boca to the final. We still have a chance to see Messi playing an Argentinian team in that Copa Interamericana. Whether it be Boca Juniors, but 33rd minute. Because I would guess the Champions League winner plays the Sudamericana winner, and the Leagues Cup winner plays the Libertadores winner in the semis. That would make sense. They wouldn't put Champions League versus Libertadores and Leagues Cup versus Sudamericana. They wouldn't do that, right? It would be like lower seeded team versus bigger trophy, like lower trophy versus bigger trophy, like a seed sort of thing. Last Argentinian champion was River Plate. How poetic. And River beat Boca to be that champion. Unless they won it again. Just let Messi go to Argentina. We're not giving him playoffs. Yeah, but he'll still be there next year to play the Champions Cup, Copa Interamericana, all that. And playoffs next year, and Leagues Cup again, and U.S. Open Cup. And well, I don't know if he'll play all those games, but he'll play at least, hopefully they get deep enough. Especially in Open Cup. And friendlies. It'll be interesting. But he'll probably play for Argentina, yeah. Or let Messi play in Libertadores for real. That could happen too. I don't know where they are with that, but that could happen too. 35th minute. Playing for Alajuelense. Goal! 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 Goal de Alajuelense! 2-0, Aaron Suarez. 2-0 esta noche, Aaron Suarez. That will definitely be it. 35th minute. 2-0. 2-0 esta noche. 5-1 global. Alajuelense is running through, playing Al Nassr in a friendly, and I'll cover that. Don't worry. Alajuelense scores. Boca Juniors going to the Copa Libertadores to face Fluminense at the Maracanã in Rio de Janeiro. Curtis Samuel, touchdown Washington. Well, they need one more. Hopefully it's Josh Navarro. Hopefully it's Forge former boy, Josh Navarro. Two-pointer fails, 30-20 Bears. Bears. But the Bears are still winning by 10 points. Win it for Dick Butkus, please. Don't let him roll in his, well, like, I don't know. 36 minute. Plays forward. Navarro pushed off the ball. Damn it, man. I thought he had it. Come on, Josh. 37th minute. I'm rooting for Josh Navarro. I mean, come on. Former Forge player, of course. I think you can play in MLS. I got an idea. Huh. Him and Cassius Malula are the freaking... I got an idea. If I was John Herdman, I would sign Josh Navarro. Have him and Malula be the freaking pivot or platoon at that spot. Bernadeschi on the other wing, a platoon of Malula and Navarro, who's ever hotter at the same time at that time. They'll probably split games. And if one's a super sub, one's a super sub. If one's starting, they'll both play. One will sub in, one will start. If it was me, I would sign Josh Navarro and send Insigne to Saudi Arabia. I would go tell that man Lorenzo to go learn Arabic and then sign Josh Navarro. At least Josh Navarro probably bought into the freaking system, and he knows the area because he played for Forge. Might as well. I think he's better than Malula, but at best, well, I don't know if you would want it to end up being a platoon, but one's a super sub. One's a super sub, one's a starter, and if one's hotter than the other, that one starts. That'd be my opinion. I think Navarro could play in MLS. I think he can. I know talent when I see it. And he'd be cheap, too. So you could get a number 10 who actually is worth a damn. And then get another DP because you have probably, I think there will be 4 spots next year. I'm not completely sure, but I think there'll be 4 spots next season because of the Messi effect. So Bernadeschi stays. And then you could technically buy down Oso if you really wanted to. Insigne is gone. Then you could open up 2 spots. Actually, no. 3. New spot. Oso bought down. Insigne gone. Then you could get preferably to a DP striker, 2 DP midfielders, and let Coelho be in that midfield. Unless you have to pay low DP money to get Navarro, which, you know what? Or with the fact we have such a shitty striker core, DP striker and a DP striker super sub, starter and super sub. And then a number 10. And then Navarro and Malula's on the other side. Or bring back Richie Larea. Go gazump the freaking Whitecaps, which would be hilarious. Maybe Herdman will do that. I would love if he did. Bring back Richie. Go gazump the Whitecaps. Beat them at their own plan. I would love it. Because their plan is to get Richie permanently in the offseason, but they haven't got him permanently yet. They could still be gazumped. That's just my opinion, though. 41st minute, 2-0. OHIO, is Miami beating Cincy? Hell no. Especially without Messi. Shot! What a save by Briseño. Lawrence with a shot. But a big save by Briseño. 10 minutes left in the fourth before the half. I've not watched the rest of that during the halftime. Playing forward, 41st minute. Can't wait for the Christmas Coke cans to come out again. Remember when they were white during Christmas time? Like they were white with like the red writing and the red ribbon. I wish they would do those again. Those were cool. Like early 2010s, they did that. Like early mid 2010s. I liked that. Drew Fisher's the ref. I didn't realize. Yep, Drew Fisher's the center ref in this game. Hadn't made any bad calls yet, but I guess you really can't when a team's up. Robin Hood won Group B. Harborview is the runners-up. Cavalier Mocha. So Mocha versus Robin Hood. Harborview versus Cavalier. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's pretty much, if they didn't have the bracket, it's pretty much group winner versus group winner or group runner-up. Yeah, that makes sense. 42nd minute. Mesen comes on for Samadian. Red Cup date, Starbucks is November 16th, so get your white hot chocolate on that day if you go. I still have to try the, what is it called? It without the gingerbread spice, what you told me about. You told me about the gingerbread spice and said I should try that. I'd like to try it without. Remy Toshan makes bad calls too. He was doing the Timbers game I was at. I'm not surprised. They did it last week. Every pro ref makes bad calls. By the way, didn't he get nominated for referee of the year? 10-point game now. Washington has the ball. Didn't Touchon get freaking nominated for referee of the year, or am I crazy? Let me go back and look. As I looked, I scanned it, but MLS year. Hold on. Oh, it's right there. Boom. 43rd minute, 2-0. Nominees. There we go. Don't care anything about but the referee. John Freeman, Victor Rivas, and Ted Uncle. There we go. And then the assistant referees are Michael Barwigan, Cam Blanchard, and Ian McKay. But the center ref, no, he didn't. My bad, he didn't. I got him confused with somebody else. Probably Rivas. They're all the same to me. They all suck besides Elfath. Even though that Sergei Boyko guy is the worst, they all suck besides Elfath. I mean, who? See, because Elfath barely got any games, we got Ted Uncle as a nominee as referee of the year. Rivas and Freeman, I don't really have any beef with personally yet. I don't look at them and look at their names and I'm like, oh, crap. So that's a win. Ted Uncle, though, I mean, of course, they're pro referees, so they suck, but I don't look at their name and say, oh, crap. There are some people that I'm like, oh, crap, we got them. Ted Uncle is one of them. Sergei Boyko is another. Elfath was until he went to Qatar. I don't do that for Freeman or Rivas. I'm just like, yeah, they might make a bad decision, but they haven't done anything stupid. Oh, speaking of names that I hate seeing, is Drew Fisher. Halftime, it's 2-0. Drew Fisher is a name I don't want to see either. 2-0 on aggregate, or 2-0 on the night. 2-0 esta noche. 5-1 global, 5-1 on aggregate. Alajuelense is freaking running away with this one. Lopez and Suarez with the goals. Exactly. And also, if they're in the VAR room, I don't like seeing that either. Like, if Uncle's in the VAR room, or not Freeman. Fisher in the VAR room, Uncle in the VAR room, Boyko, he normally is the one who's on the pitch. You know what? I ain't heard his name since the last time he freaking screwed up. Actually, when he freaking ref the Toronto game. He didn't screw up in that game, ironically enough, so he went out on a high. Has he been reffing games, or have they finally realized to stop giving him games? Have they realized to stop giving him games? Halftime, it is 2-0. 5-1 on aggregate. 2-0. 5-1. But we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. You know what it is. Alajuelense is running this down. And we'll put on the Bears-Washington game for the rest of the half. Or the rest of the game. Or until the half is over, I should say. For this game. So that's how I'll be back. Oh, they're wearing black. They're wearing their black jerseys. Oh. Howell gets the first. Nice. Take a short break. We'll be back. Back for the stats at the half. 12 shots to 6, 10 shots on goal to 3, 1 assist to 0, 4 steals to 4, 5 fouls to 5, 46% possession to 54% possession, 0 offside to 1, 3 corner kicks to 4, 163, or 183 correct passes to 225, 22 incorrect passes to 30, 205 passes to 255, 89% pass accuracy to 88. 1 yellow to 0, no red cards on either side. 2-0, 2-0 esta noche. 5-1 global, 5-1 on aggregate. I mean, Alajuelense is a better team. Even though they have less possession, they're the better team. They scored 2 goals. They're defending well. Yes, Cartagines has had their moments. They've had the ball. Of course, they've had possession because they're chasing the game. But in the end, I think Alajuelense have been better. They're playing exactly the way they need to play. So that's exactly what I think. I don't think there's much else to say. Are the Chiefs playing on Thursday next? Broncos and Chiefs. Well, I guess the Chiefs are going to win. Broncos are about to get stomped, so it was a time. Well, I guess injury or something, but they got a first down, so they didn't screw anything up. Starting November 2nd, we'll have sugar cookie, peppermint mocha, chestnut praline, and caramel brulee syrups at Starbucks free to order. Sugar cookie sounds pretty good. Caramel brulee, throwing that into a white hot chocolate, maybe. Praline, no. Hal. What else am I going to do at halftime? This game could change. And there's a PI. Haha, spot foul. Spot foul. The Bears are really going to blow this, aren't they? Okay. They're really going to blow this. Eberflus needs to get freaking canned. Damn. Sugar cookie one. I mean, yeah, it sounds pretty good. Terry McLaurin. Yeah, that's PI. That just puts them right at the 10. I hate it because of what this day means for Bears fans. I really do hate it, but come on. You can't be doing this. Like, the fact they're pulling this is irony of the highest order. Second and 10. Well, they didn't gain anything, but they didn't lose anything, so maybe it's not as bad as you thought. Riverboat. Who's playing Al Nassr in a friendly? Miami and Al Nassr are playing early next year in a friendly. Don't know where. Don't know when yet, but it sounds like they're playing each other in about February. That's a good way to start the season. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Terry McLaurin. Yeah, I got time to watch. Hal. Boom. Drops the dime. Six minutes to go. Not a good, that wasn't a catch, but that was a good throw. You better be doing a watch along for that one. I will. Don't worry. I will. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will. I'm not stupid. Nathan's just released a Reese's hot dog. Nathan's been smoking on that 14 grams of crack. That just sounds disgusting. Reese's hot dog. That sounds disgusting. Skeeful. Disgusting. I mean, hot dogs aren't. They're not that high class, but that is disgusting. What, they're putting like chocolate and peanut butter syrup on a freaking hot dog? Or I don't know how it can't be disgusting. Even like that. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Real hot dog with Reese's peanut butter sauce and Reese's Pieces on it. Oh, disgusting. That is disgusting. Disgusting. Slide a kick. And he pulled it wide. Well, that probably ends it for the freaking Commanders. Everything went wrong. Everything went wrong there. Everything went wrong. So there you go. Sometimes it just ain't going to go your way. Wide. Hate to see it. Well, for Bears fans, no, I think it's good that happened. For the memes and the tank, no. And my picks, hate to see it because I wanted my picks to. Yeah, that didn't happen. It's not good for my picks. There's no memes, and well, not good for the meme. Not good for the memes, not good for my picks. Good for Bears fans. And not good for their tank, but good for Bears fans. Should have picked the Bears. They're 0-4. Washington's 2-2, and I mean, they had good moments there. I mean, they almost came back. I mean, it's not like it was a bad pick. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess for the sentimentality reasons, win one for Dick Butkus, but, that's not how the world works, especially when you suck. I guess it does tonight, but normally it's not how the world works. Normally, it doesn't go your way. But I guess it is tonight because the no PI, the pulled field goal, the 3 horrible missed throws, like how that drive went up in flames. Yeah, I guess. There you go. Bears been bad to this game, real bad. I mean, they blew a 20-point lead to the Broncos. in Tank Bowl, like the ultimate Tank Bowl. Second half's about to start. The Tank Bowl to end all Tank Bowls, they blew a 20-point lead to frickin' Denver. Canada. Fan. .45th minute. Starbucks had white chocolate chips. I'd recommend you to get a white hot chocolate with 7 scoops of chips to make it more velvety. That actually sounds awesome. Broncos are bad too. Exactly. That's why I said it was the ultimate Tank Bowl. Second half has started down in Costa Rica. Cartagines has to score 4 goals. Well, to have the away goals. Hey, at least this makes the path easier, though. They score 4 goals. They technically have the away goal tiebreaker. Pick 6 for the Bears. Game over. Bears are going to win. Bears must have coughed it up and they got it right back, I guess. Or freaking Washington went for a onside kick and got it for the first time this season. Bears gonna win. 47 minute. Is the Canada roster out? Yep, they put it out today for the one game they're playing. They put out the roster. Lorea's on there. Davies is on there. Laren's on there. David's on there. Luke de Fougereau from Fulham's on there. Defender. Moisey Bombito's on there. I'm happy about that. Zach McGraw, I don't think he was on there, which I hate that. Probably because of his injury, though. It's probably why he wasn't on there. But it would have been nice to see Zach on there and play Japan, but what can you do? Steven Vittoria's on there. Eustachio's on there. Shot blocked away. Probably your usual suspects, pretty much. Atakube's on there. Borean, Crepeau, Dane St. Clair. Matthew Chouanier made it. Deservedly so. I don't think Scott Kennedy's on there. So that's good news. Biello's not as dumb as I thought he was. Cross in. Turns out Biello's not as dumb as I thought he was. Because if he would have put freaking Scott Kennedy on there, I would have freaking flipped. I don't think he was on there. There it is. Okay. Let's read this again. Milan Borjan, Maxime Crepeau, Dane St. Clair, Moisey Bombito, Derek Cornelius, Steven Vittoria, Kamal Miller. Love it. Sam Atakube, Luke de Fougereau from Fulham, Alistair Johnston, Richie Larea, Alphonso Davies, Matthew Chouanier, Stephen Eustachio, Junior Hoylett, Ishmael Kone, Jonathan Osorio, Harry Patton, Samuel Piet, Charles Andreas Brim, Jonathan David, Kyle Laren, and Liam Miller. So no, they did not bring up Scott Kennedy. Love to see it. Because why the hell would they do it? '50th minute. There you go. So Canada's roster, respectable, I think. It's a respectable roster. And they didn't make any stupid... Hey, Biello didn't make any stupid decisions. I'm surprised. Because I expected him to. 51st minute, Alajuelense. Canada Soccer have announced Stephen Caldwell, Paul Stalteri, and Carmine Asako have joined Mauro Biello's Canada staff for the friendly versus Japan. Okay. So Stalteri goes from Toronto to Canada. So they traded Herdman for Stalteri. I'm joking. Sort of. Because Stalteri was on Bradley's staff, if you remember. '52nd minute. And they got Stephen Caldwell, too. Caldwell. Capping. They got capping, baby. They got capping. 52nd minute. Man, I'd love to see Canada pull this off. I'd love to see them pull off a win. I don't know if they will. I hope they do. Good for the Bears. They deserve a win. I agree. 52nd minute corner. Alajuelense are just really playing this out at this point. Assistant coach, but he's been an assistant coach for Canada here and there over the past couple of years. Cross in, header. I always thought Caldwell would be a good coach anyway. Honestly, better than Bradley, if you want to talk about captains we've had. I've always thought that Stephen Caldwell would be a good coach. I always thought so. How the hell did that happen? Plays forward. Nice shot. But that goes past the post. Alajuelense still looking for more. BKL might have called it. Oh, Suarez pulls up for the gingerbread chai latte. It'll either be a gingerbread chai concentrate or a gingerbread syrup. Yeah, I'm not really a chai fan, though. So whoever likes that likes it. Not me, though. 54th minute. Good defensive play by Alajuelense that rolls out. Whoop, 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 whoop. Morera. Eltree only 20 out of 27, only 16 deserve to be there. But if the manager calls them up, they're called up. Are we really going to play this game? Maybe they don't. Maybe some don't deserve to be there, but if they're called up, they're called up. Speaking of, whoop. Goalkeepers. Let's see their roster. Memo Ochoa, Luis Malagon, Antonio Rodriguez, and Julio Gonzalez. Only Ochoa and Malagon deserve it. You know what? You're right. Jesus Gallardo, Kevin Alvarez, Ramon Juarez, Johan Vasquez, Cesar Montes, Victor Guzman, Arteaga, and Jorge Sanchez. Why the hell is Juarez there? And frankly, yeah, there's a couple there. 40-20 the Bears. Midfielders Luis Chavez, Edson Alvarez, Luis Romo, Sebastian Cordova, Marcel Ruiz, Jordi Cortizo, Eric Sanchez, and Uriel Antuna. Yeah, Antuna don't deserve to be there. And Marcel Ruiz, no. Luis Romo, honestly, no. Honestly, no. Sebastian Cordova deserves to be there. Jordi Cortizo really deserves to be there. Eric Sanchez, yeah, sure. Edson, yes. Luis Chavez, yes. Forwards, Santi Jimenez, Chucky Lozano, Henry Martin, Orbelin Pineda, and Raul Jimenez. Raul doesn't deserve to be there. Orbelin doesn't deserve to be there. Chucky doesn't deserve to be there. But you need a couple of forwards. So Chucky doesn't deserve to be there. Orbelin doesn't deserve to be there. And Raul doesn't deserve to be there. Nope. So you know what? You have a point. You have a point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you minus 7, that's 20. So who's the other 4 you're talking about? Because, I mean, Alvarez deserves to be there. Gallardo, I think he deserves to be there. Juarez, okay, that's 3. Vasquez, I'd say deserves to be there. Montes, arguable. Victor Guzman, that's 2 left. Arteaga, 1 left. Sanchez, I think deserves to be there. Montes is the arguable one. Corner here for Cartagines in the 57th minute. Header cleared. Well, no, I mean, they'll still have Davies and David and Laren. I mean, if they go to they're going to the World Cup. I mean, I'm sure they'll get the players that want to play at the World Cup. I think you'll get Davies and David and Laren and all that. Now, younger players, I'm not so sure. But it should be a similar, it should be our normal roster. At least what we expect to be our normal roster. I don't think that would change. I mean, Jamaican women had problems, and that was their best getting to the World Cup this summer. They had their best roster, so cross in. Alajuelense, cross in. Cleared. So, I mean, it's possible. I mean, they should have their best roster anyway. World Cup means more than frickin' bankruptcy. Or poor, cash poor, but Navarro crosses. Ball goes over the bar, 58th minute. So, but we'll see what happens when we get there, pretty much. Might as well look at the U.S. roster, too, while we're at it. Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. Perfect. That's all I had to do was click that. Okay. Roster. There it is. DJ Moore and Justin Fields have had a good game. I agree. October camp roster. Ethan Horvath and Matt Turner. They only called up 2 keepers. Okay. Cameron Carter-Vickers, Serginho Dest, DeJuan Jones, Christopher Lund, Tim Ream, Chris Richards, Miles Robinson, Joe Scally, Johnny Cardozo, Luca De La Torre, Leonard Maloney plays for Heidenheim, Weston McKennie, Eunice Musa, Gio Reyna, Malik Tillman, Brendan Aronson, Valerian Balogun, Kevin Paredes, Ricardo Pepe, Christian Pulisic, Tim Weah. That actually ain't a bad. That's actually a good roster. Well, they're boring anyway already. Like, they were never going to get good jerseys. They'll get team wear. It always is going to be that way. The women are the ones that get the good jerseys. Because the women at least have a gold medal. So, you know what? I don't blame them. The men, though. Cross in. But, like, Canada's the only team I've ever seen where the men's team and the women's team wear different jerseys. If the women's team get a new jersey, the men end up wearing that jersey, you know? If you've ever noticed, the USA wears a woman's jersey, the blue jersey. Shot past the post. I hope that Maloney guy is good, but Greg has a good roster. He actually picked a good roster. Lund there. I think he played well in the last window. Paredes gets to play. He picked a good roster. Like, he actually picked a good roster. There's no howlers. Like, even Maloney, I'm like, okay. He plays in Germany. You're playing Germany. And I think they're playing Germany in Germany, so why not call up a German and give him or team player who plays for Germany and give them a run? But they're playing in Nashville, Ghana, so they're not playing in Germany. They're playing Germany in Rentschler Field, my bad. But playing a player who plays in the German league against Germany, that's probably smart. You know what? Might as well give them a shot. They don't play in Europe this time. They're playing over there. But they're playing at Rentschler Field, which former Toronto FC home stadium for half a season. Thanks, Miss Rona. Toronto, that was the last time Toronto was good. Rentschler Field is a soft spot in my heart. That was the last time Toronto were good. The memories of the last time Toronto were good were at Rentschler Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. So I'll always have a soft spot for Rentschler Field. I like seeing it get used. But they're playing Germany at 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, October 14th. Lund, Cardoso, Giacchini, Tillman, Musa, and now Maloney. Hey, if there's anything Greg Berhalter is good at doing, it's recruiting. That's his strong suit. Like, if he was the technical director of the U.S. team, if Greg was the technical director of the U.S. team and BJ was the manager, I think things would be a lot better. You have BJ's tactical know, or his ball knowledge, I guess you want to go there, and you got Berhalter's recruiting. They'd be unstoppable. They'd be unstoppable. Just Berhalter should have nothing to do with the tactics. He should have nothing to do with the tactics, but he can recruit, and he picked a good roster. I'll give him that, but that's very rare. But he can't. Don't let him be around the tactics. But he can recruit. What I would do if I was Greg Berhalter is I would have BJ Callahan be like my Michael Beale. Greg and Klinsmann would have made for a good technical board. I agree with that. I would agree with that. Yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah. But for me, let's remember, Steven Gerrard, the only reason he was good at Rangers is because Michael Beale was his number 2. And Michael Beale was the one who was with the tactics. He was the one making the tactics and making the game plans. Now, I know he got fired from Rangers himself, but they won the league when Gerrard was there and he was his number 2. BJ Callahan should be like that. Berhalter should be the recruiter, maybe the motivator. Maybe he's a good motivator. They don't hate him, so I guess he's good at motivating. Let Callahan do the tactics. That'd be the genius play. That'd be the genius play. Now, if we saw what happened at the Gold Cup, that didn't happen. Berhalter made the call, and BJ had to do what he had to do. And that's why they lost. So, It wouldn't happen if he's actually there. But in my opinion, I think BJ Callahan is a tactical genius. I think they got further because he was the one who was actually managing, but he still had to do what Berhalter wanted. If it was all his, they would have won the Gold Cup. But he had to listen. And that put them in, well, you could say they lost on penalties anyway, and true, but like if you look at that Nations League US team, that was the best they've played since frickin' Klinsmann left. BJ Callahan got Diego Coca fired in 6 months. I think Anthony Hudson didn't. I mean, they look good under Hudson as well, but I think they look better under BJ, to be honest. Berhalter may be a good motivator. They don't hate him, except probably Gio Reyna. I don't know if Gio hates him, but Claudio and his mother do. Plays forward. Plays in. Shot! Side netting. Jude and Foden, for example. Yeah, they're better than Gerrard. Yes, I agree. Jude Bellingham and Phil Foden are better than Gerrard ever was. But they're better than Lampard ever was, too. I mean, the English midfield, like, that's why I'm surprised they aren't winning. Like, I think Southgate is an idiot, but the reason why England's not won a trophy, like the World Cup, the Euros, the World Cup, especially the World Cup and Nations League, you'd think they do better. You think they would have done better because they have Jude Bellingham and Phil Foden. Jude Bellingham, now you could say that maybe the Euros will be different. Jude Bellingham wasn't at his peak with Dortmund, but he was still playing well. Real Madrid, on the other hand, Jude Bellingham, Foden was already there. I think Foden's already been there. He's been playing very well. But Jude Bellingham, he's hit his peak. He legitimately has just peaked. I'm not saying it's a one-off peak. I'm just saying he is at his best. He is playing like a world-class player at Real Madrid. Menjivar coming on. Leonardo Menjivar. 67th minute. Suhander coming on. There's Walt. Yeah. But Alajuelense's got this finished. They're just playing this out. They don't care anymore. I don't blame them. 67th minute. I don't blame them, to be honest. 67th minute. But yeah, for me, Jude Bellingham is just, he is becoming world class in front of our eyes. Lawrence for Suhander. I guess missing a shot like that gets you pulled. I would too. Navarro is off for Leonardo Menjivar. Damn it. Josh Navarro did not get a goal. Shit. Thank God I didn't bet on it. 68th minute. Julian Quinones just missed the L3 roster, so I guess he's not naturalized yet. Damn it. Hopefully for the Copa America qualifier, he's naturalized. I would hope that's the plan. But again, Jude Bellingham is becoming world-class in front of our very eyes. Like, legitimately world-class. Like, top 3, top 4 in the world. All I had to do was leave Dortmund. Well, there you go. He was a top 20 player. Like, he was a top 20 player at Dortmund, Jude. Now he's top 3 or top 5. Like, he's top 5 in the world. Top 3, somewhere around there. Just what he's doing at Madrid. So, I guess when you leave Dortmund, I guess you're going, when you go to Madrid over Dortmund, you know, you're going to be a better player. A way better player. So I'm not surprised, but Jude Bellingham is that dude. Rodriguez is up. 70th minute. 20 minutes to go. Alajuelense are cruising. Yep. Looks like Esteli versus Independiente, Alajuelense versus Herediano in the semis. Cartagines versus Comunicaciones in the play-in. Saprissa versus Motagua in the play-in. Two for 4 on my quarterfinal predictions. 3 subs here. Daly is on for Hernandez. Ureña's coming on. And Pemberton is coming on. Venegas for Ureña. Jaquel Venegas. Pemberton is coming on. Wait, did they just make a 4 sub? Pemberton for Guevara. They just made 4 subs. They made a quadruple sub. Is Ronnie Dalla coaching this team? Is Ronnie Dalla coaching this team? Why would you do that? 72nd minute. Do you not know what freaking quadruple subs do to you? Jesus Lord. It's foolish. I will never not reference that. I will never not take a shot at that because it deserves it. 72nd minute. Herc is wearing an old Argentine Diego Maradona jersey. Nice. Nice. Maradona. I know, on Football Americas, yes. '73rd minute. Playing forward here is Alajuelense. Alajuelense. Well, I wouldn't say they're just at the middle of the field. I'll watch a show after the game. I'll watch it at some point tonight. Or maybe I'll watch it as I'm eating my ramen. I don't know. Maybe I'll make ramen or something. I don't know. We'll see what I make. But maybe I'll watch it while I'm eating. Like I'll make some and then I'll watch. After I make the video and all that. 73rd minute. Oh, what a save. Playing forward. When's the next live? Saturday. TFC versus Red Bull versus TFC, of course. 2 more. 2 more. 180 more minutes of them. Of TFC. 180 more minutes of them. $34, $35, $36, $37. Only 37 games this year. Damn. They played 1 Can Champ game and 2 Leagues Cups, plus the 34 league matches. That just sucks. I expected more. Header. Ooh. '76-minute free kick for Cartagines offside. Alajuelense. Barantes coming on, and Celso Borges is coming off. Pumas or Cruz Azul? Pumas. 14 more minutes plus stoppage time. Cedeno for Borges and Barantes. Barantes is on. Cedeno for Borges, and Barantes is on for Alexander Lopez, the goal scorer, the second goal scorer, Alexander Lopez. The first goal scorer, Alexander Lopez. First goal scorer, the one who scored pretty much the winner. Aaron Suarez is still on. They've made 4 subs. They have 1 left. And Cartagines has made all their subs. '78th minute. Alajuelense are pretty much just running this one through. Let's see. Not even on the bench. Big enough. Still plays for Alajuelense, yes. '78th minute. $12 minutes to go in this game here. 12 minutes. Alajuelense plus stoppage time. Shot, save. Cartagines keeping it 2 is a pretty good, I wouldn't say result, but a pretty good moment. 5-1 on aggregate. I guess the 6-1 won't happen. Cross in, save. 79th minute. Advantage played. I was like, what the hell is he going to do? Freddie Gondola is coming on for Carlos Mora. That's the final sub. Freddie Gondola. In the 80th minute, Cartagines won't keep waving the white flag. They just don't care. If you're waving the white flag, they should be losing a lot more. Losing by a lot more if they're waving the white flag. Plays forward. Here's a chance. Chipped. That chip did not come off. Foul. Yellow card to Briseño. Rightfully so. Keeper went to chase. I'm like, damn. Got him. $81-40. Briseño gets a yellow. 8 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Barantes to take this free kick. Cross in. Headed away. What's your thoughts about the Central American Cup quarterfinals? I'm shocked that Esteli and Independiente are in the semifinal. Herediano got through by the skin of their teeth, and Alajuelense dominate Cartagines. Those are my quick thoughts. You'll get all of them overall tomorrow, and my predictions for the semifinals and play-in and the play-in, and what my predicted final is going to be, which not the final prediction, but my predicted final matchup. $83rd minute. Hold on, I gotta see this. I think Maritime and Multog will play to play in before. I mean, lost on penalties to Real Esteli. Yeah, to me, I don't think they're going to be. 84th minute. '85th minute. '85th minute. Alajuelense going forward. Last time they played a preliminary round, Motagua lost. Okay. 86th minute. 2-0. 2-0. That's out for a goal kick. '87th minute. Still waiting. Or I wouldn't say still waiting, but you know what I mean. '87th minute. I just hope they blow the whistle at 90. They don't play any stoppage time, because what's the point? I don't think there's any point in playing stoppage time, to be completely honest. Alajuelense probably will win this tournament. Shot blocked away, 88th minute. I would be like, I hope the same reason you wouldn't blow the damn whistle, or you would blow the damn whistle without stoppage time in a 5-0 is the same reason why it would be in a 5-1 two-legged tie, but I would hope. 88th minute. Plays forward. Ooh. Shot. Goal! Golazo! Goal! Goal! Goal de Alajuelense! Freddy Gondola! 3-0. 6-1 global. Freddy Gondola with a banger. Golazo. That's amazing. Trust. That is amazing. Gondola makes the run and just pops it top bins, pops it through the hands. 2 golazos and 1 tap in. And there's your 6-1 aggregate. There it is. 6-1 global. There it is. Well, they've been dominant throughout this tournament. They should win it. They've been the best team all tournament. Ain't nobody freaking challenged them. There it is. 89th minute. Yep, 89th minute. Touchdown. Well, technically it's 3 extra points that end up being 6-1, but yeah. Touchdown. 90th minute. Let's see if there's any stoppage time. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Kick the kickoff and blow the damn whistle. Who wants to see stoppage time? Not me. Full time. They will blow the whistle at 90 minutes. It is full time down in Costa Rica. Alajuelense are the 4th team to get to the semifinals. They're the team to get to the semis. Alajuelense are going to the CONCACAF Champions Cup. They're going to the semifinals. They will be playing Herediano with a chance to go to the final and a chance to play an underdog and honestly, pretty much just walk over them. Full time, 3-0, 3-0 esta noche, 5-1 or 6-1 global, 6-1 aggregate. Alajuelense are through. Alajuelense avanzar a las semifinales y boleto de la Copa de Champions de la CONCACAF. Alajuelense are cruising. Man. What a game. Congratulations, Felicidades Alajuelense. Commiserations, Cartagines, but they still have a chance to play Champions Cup through winning the play-in against Comunicaciones. I'm not saying they will. They could, though. With that being said. But Alajuelense is already there. And they look like their team is going to get that round of 16 berth because all they got to do is win 2 more ties. And it looks like they could easily just walk their way through. But right now, they at least have a preliminary round tie. I think that'll change, though. To be honest, I think that'll change. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour. Further review of this game. There you go. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.